Chapter 6. Completing Business Messages. Completing business messages includes the important task of revising, producing, proofreading, and distributing your messages. The revision task depends on the medium and the nature of your message. The time for revision can vary from just a moment for a simple message to many hours or days for a complex report. When you begin the revision process, focus your attention on content, organization, style, and tone. To evaluate the content of your message, answer these questions. Is the information accurate? Is the information relevant to the audience? Is there enough information to satisfy the reader's needs? Is there a good balance between general information and specific information? When you are satisfied with the content of your message, review its organization and make sure you have achieved the right tone for your audience. You want to make sure you are polite and put yourself in your attitude. In positive messages, use you more than I. In negative messages, avoid you. Spend a few extra moments on the beginning and end of your message. It has the greatest impact on your readers, so make sure they are clear, concise, and compelling. It's important that the beginning of your message is relevant and interesting. In longer messages, make sure that the first few paragraphs establish the subject, purpose, and organization of the material. Make sure that the conclusion summarizes the main idea and leaves the audience with a positive impression. In revising process, improve readability is important. 4 techniques will make your message easier to read and easier to skim. It will help your readers to find the major ideas, conclusions, and recommendations more quickly. Vary sentence length, keep paragraphs short, use lists and bullets to clarify and emphasize, add headings and subheadings. Varying sentences length is a good way to maintain reader interest and emphasize major and minor points. Short sentences can be processed quickly and are easier for non-native speakers. Medium-length sentences are useful for showing the relationship among ideas. Long sentences are often the best way to convey complex ideas or to summarize information. For paragraph length, short paragraphs, generally 100 words or fewer, are easier to read than long ones, and they make your writing look inviting. Long paragraphs are visually intimidating and can be difficult to read. Using these, show the sequence of your ideas, highlight main points, and simplify material. In addition, list, break up a page or screen visually and ease the skimming process for busy readers. Use headings and subheadings to show the organization of your material, draw the reader's attention to key points, and show connection between ideas. They are descriptive and informative headings. It's helpful in 3 ways: show readers how the material is organized, call attention to important points, highlight connections and transitions between ideas. When you are writing a series or have more than one idea to express, it's important to present them in similar ways. Parallel construction refers to the use of same grammatical pattern. It can be applied to words, phrases, and sentences. For example, we found the seminar interesting, entertaining, and inspiring is a sentence with parallel construction. Whereas we found the seminar interesting, entertaining, and inspire us, it's not. If your sentences do not seem to flow well, particularly when you read them out loud, look for misplaced parallels and change them to make the construction truly parallel. Finally, when revising your document with an attention to detail, you simply need to ask the question: is it professional? Does your document represent you and your organization in a professional manner? You will be proud of the work a year from now. Does it accomplish its mission, stated objectives, and the audience's expectation? Business writing is not expository, wordy, or decorative, and the presence of these traits may affect meaning. Business writing is professional, respectful, and clearly communicates a message.
Don't you want your hard work on display? The production quality of your message plays an important role in the effectiveness of your message. An example would be designs. If you're designing for readability, too much of design may scare your readers. Too little, they won't bother to look. Be the same with your designs throughout. Don't give too much or too little. Strive for simplicity. Pay attention to the whole. Multimedia document contains a combination of text, graphics, photographs, audio, animation, video, and interactivity. Here are some factors into designing a multimedia document. Do you know how to create? Do you have the hardware or softwares to create? How long are you willing and how much are you willing to invest in this? What information will you provide? Do you have an outline or goal in mind? Does all your media interact correctly? Technology is the #1 tool widely used for production. Ensure a consistent look and feel online documents. Provides margins, footers, graphics for pages. Handy when it comes to formatting long lists, controls and enhance the look of documents. Automatically renumbers lists, displaying any information such as columns, calendar, data, etc. Provides varieties of standard formats.
Proofreading a business message. It is the quality inspection stage for your document and the last chance to double check if your document is ready for distributing. Even a small error can ruin your effort, so it is very important to take proofreading seriously. You want to watch out for writing errors, missing elements, design, formatting, and programming mistakes, and lastly, mistakes during production. When looking for writing errors, look for typographical mistakes, misspelled words, grammatical errors, and punctuation mistakes. Looking for missing elements include missing text sections, missing exhibits such as charts and graphs, missing source notes or other reference items. Look for design, formatting, and programming mistakes, which include incorrect or inconsistent fonts, incorrect margins, missing files, and so on. Mistakes during production could be computer glitches such as broken web links or problems with the ink used in printing. Here are some tips to help improve on proofreading your business message. Make multiple passes. Go through the document several times, concentrating on different aspects each time. The first pass may be concentrating on content errors. The second pass may be checking on grammatical errors, and so on. Use perceptual tricks. Try changing the way you process the visual information, such as reading each page backwards or from the bottom to the top, so that you don't miss an error that was staring right at you. Double-check high-priority items, such as ensuring the spelling of names, addresses, and any number that could cause grief if incorrect. Give yourself some distance. After finishing a document, don't proofread right away. Give your brain some time to wander off and come back to your document later on. Be vigilant. Try not to proofread when you're tired or reading large amounts of material in one sitting. Stay focused. It is important to concentrate and block out distractions when proofreading. Review complex electronic documents on paper. Try to print the material so you can review better. And lastly, take your time. It's important to take your time and to be very careful when proofreading.
Distributing your message. Once you have finished your message, there are things to consider when distributing your messages. If your report is quite long, cost can be a worry. Printing, binding, and delivering reports can be expensive. Calculate what you think the cost may be and then weigh the costs versus the benefits. Then, you will have a better idea of how you want to spend your money on the whole process. For extremely large files, consider recordable media such as DVDs or one of the many free or low-cost file hosting sites now available. Not everyone may be up to date with the new technology that is out there. So taking that into account, make sure you're able to send your file in a convenient manner. Take time into consideration when sending your message. Make sure that when you send your message, people will read it as soon as you do. If the message is meant for a later time, then send it during that time. If the message is meant for an urgent time, then do so in a timely fashion. Security and privacy need to be dealt with carefully when speaking of email, blogs, IM, and other technologies. The business you work for may try to disable certain activities you do or use on the internet. They may also restrict receiving and sending of some documents. Instead of sending word processor files, you can convert your documents to PDF files. With new technology, there are more ways to send your messages. Distributing your messages was chosen because with increasing technology, it is interesting to see how cost, convenience, time, and security and privacy affect your distribution method.